Hello guys! Not seen you in the longest time. So if you're new, I'm Hope. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I can't remember what I say. What do I normally say, guys? I think that's pretty much it. I'm hoping. I'm very casual in this little hoodie. Normally I'm a lot more glam for these types of videos because I really wanted to film a mukbang style video where we just chat and catch up one-to-one vibe style. And yeah, I thought it could be a CC themed one as it is nearly December now when I'm filming this, which is absolutely crazy how fast has this year gone. But before I forget, complete wrong attire. Guys, let me just work my fairy dust magic in 3, 2, 1. Sorry guys, I just couldn't help it. Yes, I did get a pink Santa hat just especially for this video. I couldn't not. Hi guys, how are you all? I'm great. I have just literally ordered my McDonald's. I'm sorry if my chest looks really, I'm trying to cover it with my hair, but my chest looks quite pale. I have all my fit tan washed off and I frank bodied yesterday. So yes, ordered my McDonald's and it's saying it should be here very, very soon. We can just chat for a little bit before it comes. I'll tell you exactly what I've ordered when it gets here. But they do have my favorite camembert cheese bites, so I had to get double the amount of them. Like, I couldn't not. But yeah, hi guys, I have missed you all so much. Haven't filmed for a little while just because my camera broke. My camera broke on holiday. So I'm just so happy that you're back with me, my gorgeous camera. I've been vlogging so much on it. So Christmas vlogs will be coming very soon. Vlogmas kind of going to be starting a bit early this year. But yeah, I'm so excited to be here finally filming a video. I tried to film one like a month ago on my big camera. I'm very lucky because I did have a secondary camera. There's more for taking pictures. For filming, I didn't have a viewfinder. I couldn't see myself. The fact that I'm sat here filming with you guys, I had to go all out. I had to go all out, you guys, as the quality deserve. But hi guys, I've missed you so much. Let's fast forward time a little bit to when the food gets here. You guys can see what I got. If you guys want to order your favorite takeaway now, the time to do it. I'm giving you time to do it right now. Let me know what's your favorite takeaway in the comments, whether you got one or not. And you actually did get one to watch this video because that would be epic. That would make me so happy. But let's just get on into it.
A few moments later.
Guys, hey. So let's talk about what I got. So this is my normal order for anyone that's wondering, and so this is genuinely my tea. I have not eaten tea yet and it's about 7:30. I need to fix that problem immediately. Oh, my cheese guys! Alright guys, I need one now. This is the worst video I could do because I'm just going to want to sit here and just eat this all and not talk to you guys, but I'm going to try really hard to do both. If this was just an eating show just with ASMR like Trisha Paytas does, I'd be phenomenal. I then got chips, the large chips. I got another cheese melt dippers because they wouldn't do the like share pack. I'm sorry, I wanted the share pack. So I got 8. And then I got my main, which is I get the chicken sandwich and I add cheese. Starting on the second bag, guys, got to do it. But yeah, I'm just thriving at the minute. I'm very happy with like everything going on in my life. I'm very happy with work. I've got to work with like one of my dream brands ever this month. I got to work with PLT, which is just insane. Like, the fact that I've worked with PLT this month, it's insane. They gifted me a few things and I posted a few bits for them over Black Friday. And that is such an achievement, like, for me. Just so like crazy, like literally insane that I did that. Literally insane. Work's going really well, personal life's going really well. Sam was actually in hospital. I'm not going to go into this too much because it's very personal to him, but we actually did have a run-in with the hospital last week and Sam ended up in A&E because of his diabetes, and that's something that we handle and kind of work our lives around, and he works his life around. It affects him obviously so much more than me, like an everyday thing, and that's something that's like ongoing at the minute. He's currently had his medication changed because he's been on the wrong medication for the last 5 years. But it was quite scary when we went to A&E because they literally said you could go into cardiac arrest, your blood sugar is that low. So it was a very scary time, and it was literally the time when Black Friday was about to start, so work was kind of crazy. And yeah, so last week was really mental. I don't know how people like, do people eat before doing these? Because I'm starving. I'm finding it so hard to talk and like eat this. Eaten on camera as well before, I don't think. So yeah, that was kind of crazy and very scary. I was the only one that was with him. Very intense. And it just makes you feel so much like, I feel so much more grateful for my health. I know how he does it every day. I commend him and I'm so proud of him every day for dealing with diabetes. Anyone watching this that deals with that diabetes, if you are, like, I do commend you for dealing with that every single day, because it's intense. It's really intense. I feel your pain. I don't feel it, but I empathetically feel your pain because I do see someone struggle with it day in, day out. But that was super intense. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to catch up with you guys. I mentioned my camera, Zanini, but everything else is going pretty fine. We've just signed on for our flat for another year, and I'm just looking at the gorgeous view just behind where I'm filming this, like literally just straight on, and I'm just like actually living the life of my dreams, and I'm living the life that like me 10 years ago would be so proud to live, and will be cheering me on and would be cheering me on, being like, yes, you're filming a YouTube video in this flat, and my gosh. And yeah, so feeling super duper grateful. And at the minute, obviously it's Christmas time, so I really want to do more kind of charity stuff. I'm actually doing Feed Manchester. I mentioned this on a vlog, but Feed Manchester is a non-profit charity organisation which supports and feeds homeless people in Manchester, and I'm doing that on Friday, and I feel super duper good about that, because even though this time of year is so great, it's kind of like where you lose sight of like the real meaning of it. Not to get all Cindy Lou Who on everyone, but so it'd be really nice to do that on Friday. I've been with them now for about a year, and just it's something that's so close to my heart. I'll leave a link down below where you can donate and check it out. But yeah, that's kind of caught you up to current events. Black Friday was mental at work, but it was super fun and super amazing to be a part of. And yeah, I've got to work with PLT recently, and I also went down to a brand event for Quiz in Essex. That was the first time I ever went to Essex. It was in the dark, so I didn't see a damn thing, but apart from the shopping centre where it was. And it was a very in-out job. Like, I literally went into London, then went to Essex, then came back to London, slept, and then went back and worked the next day. I had half a day in lieu to take, and I took it to go down to that brand event. So I've just been hustling and working really hard on content, not on YouTube content, which I've missed. Like, since I broke my camera, I really have missed filming YouTube content so much, and it's made me so appreciative of not only my camera. I love you so much. I'm sending all the good vibes to you, my camera, but just filming videos and just chatting with you guys and just like building like a really nice community online where there's just such love for each other, and I don't know, there's just like such nice genuine happiness going on and all of that stuff. And hopefully I can give you advice and do things like this and talk about how I'm feeling, and it's a safe space. That's basically it. Also, my nails really need doing, I know. But tomorrow I'm actually going to see, I will be vlogging it, but I'm actually going to see The Holiday with an orchestra. Has been on my bucket list since I feel like it first came about. I'm wrong, it's probably been about for a while. I saw it last year and I was like, oh my god, I'm dying to go to that. Like, I saw it advertised, obviously couldn't get tickets. This year I couldn't get tickets for the Manchester one, tickets for the Sheffield one, and I bought my mum tickets for her birthday, as that is her favourite film. It's one of my favourite films. It literally calms her anxiety down so much. I see that with a live orchestra with my sister tomorrow, and I'm so excited. I will be filming that, don't worry. I've just realized, like, obviously I've got all my lights on because I'm filming this in the dark. Not in the dark, but it's dark outside. Sam said to me once, because I was having to take Instagram content for a brand once, and I had to do it by myself in her pub with just a light. And Sam literally said, with just one ring light, you could see the flat from outside. So probably everyone's just looking at me filming this video like a deranged woman, deranged, frazzled British woman in this video, but I don't care. But yeah, so to speed with everything now. Also went to Edinburgh, that was super fun, but all for the vlog, and I won't spoil too much of it. This year, I wanted to talk about this year and kind of reflect on this year, like a year in review type video, because I love watching those, and I love it when YouTubers include clips and you can see the actual content, see like what was going on and what was actually going on behind the scenes. So I actually want to do a video like that. I haven't filmed all the way through the year, but I will try and include as many clips as I can. Now I'm going to kind of give you a shorter summary. My year was a weird old year. It was a really weird old year. I actually got made redundant at the start of it, which really rocked my boat. It wasn't just me as well, it was a few of my best friends who I made through my old job, and we're still best friends to this day. We still have a group chat, it's currently popping off. I really want to check it, but I'm filming this video. I've got my eyes on you, you've got my eyes on me. So that was a journey. That was a journey. I get made redundant because of anything that we did wrong. We were really, if I say so myself, shoot my own trumpet, but we worked really, really hard. We got made redundant due to changes within the company. They're really giving the brand that we work for over to a different shareholder in a different company. We first thought we were safe, and then it turned out we weren't, and it got changed over to the new company, made redundant. The new place was in a different location. It was insane. It was actually, you know, there was a lot of people that helped around the time. I just went and, you know, helped myself and got myself a new job. But that was definitely such a learning curve for me. I thought going into this career or industry, I know I don't mention it a lot because I like to keep that part of my life, a content part of my life, very separate. And that was really scary because I just for a new flat with Sam. I literally love it here so much, and I was like, oh my God, how am I gonna pay the rent? How am I gonna pay the bills? I didn't want to let him down. It's probably one of the times in my life where I felt the most amount of pressure. And I've not been on this earth too long. I've been on this earth about 24 years. It was one of those times where I felt pressure, obviously, as you would do, but like, I've done uni. Uni was probably one of the most amount of pressures I've ever done, because you only really do it once in your life unless you want to go back. I knew I needed my degree to do what I wanted to do, but that's kind of up for debate. I'll get into that one in another video, but we'll be doing a uni series very soon. The pressure, that was probably the second time in my life where I felt like this immense amount of pressure of like, oh my God, if I don't find another job, I could lose the flat, like I'll have to move home. I was thinking worst case, and you should never think worst case, and I try and manifest and be positive about things. It is so hard not to think of like worst case. Beginning of the year, so we got made redundant literally the day after Valentine's Day. I remember because I had such a nice Valentine's Day. I'll try and include a little clip. Did a cute little tablescape. I did an under £5 tablescape video on TikTok. Been off with my little TikTok content. I was doing days in the life on my TikTok. We basically got put into a period of just being off work and just being kind of like furloughed, but not really, whilst they were changing the shareholders over and they were kind of rejigging stuff. We got put on paid leave basically for around a month and a half. So yeah, it was crazy, and they told us right before Christmas as well, so that hit you know, in the gut, that they were changing shareholders, because there is always in the back of your mind what you don't know these shareholders, you don't know what they're going to do, they're going to make us redundant, you don't know how it's going to play, and you're not there making all the big decisions like these other people are. So you know, but one thing I really learned from it is how to pivot, and you know, that I can pivot, and then I do have the skills, and I do possess the skills to pivot. But we were put on a paid leave, and then we got told one day after Valentine's Day, had a really nice time, and then boom, bomb was dropped. I told my friends afterwards that it also happened to too, and I was like, guys, what are we gonna do? Like, sorry, I forgot. I'm supposed to be eating. This is a mukbang. People signed up for a mukbang. It was crazy, and then took me a month to find a job for a gorgeous, amazing brand, and started at said new job. And I started in April, and I was so lucky because the brand that I now work for, which is that brand, is so me. It is a beauty brand, I can say that it is in beauty. I worked in fashion before, so it's something different. I get loads of free samples, you know, write about beauty products, approved imagery to do with beauty products. I'm not going to get too much into what I do outside of YouTube just because I don't want to. That was kind of like, I kind of was like, that I got the call, that I got the job, I burst out crying. Not on the phone because that would have been so unprofessional, but I rang everyone I knew afterwards. I rang my friends that had been going through it too. I FaceTimed them, I rang my mum, I rang my boyfriend. I just breathed such a massive sigh of relief. Oh my God, I did that. And that's probably one of the things this year that I'm like so incredibly proud of, that I like I just went, okay, pivot. I just pivoted. Is that a real word? I don't know. I was also very lucky to find something within my chosen field and my chosen career. Another thing that happened from that redundancy is that and something that I'm probably is one of my biggest achievements this year, is that I took me and my boyfriend on holiday. I basically had a month to get a new job. They basically said you will be made redundant if I made myself voluntarily redundant when I got my new job. And so proud of myself again. But basically what happened was I had like holiday pay from the redundancy that they paid me, where you would have that to take your days off, kind of set to the side, and they have to pay you it. I think that's what I got paid. What I got paid, to be honest, it was this long ago, guys. I can't remember the exact details, but I had like pay that they gave me, and it was just under the amount that we needed to go to Sicily. So I sat Sam down one night and I said to him, I'm gonna book us a holiday. I need a holiday through this. It has been one of the most stressful things of my entire life. Do you want to come? Do you fancy coming? Because we'd talked about going to Sicily for a really long time. We never had the money to do it. So it was kind of just under what we needed. Actually just like hotels, flights, and the luggage allowance I got as extra bags, even though Sam didn't use his. Ask me if I'm annoyed. Did you find the answer is yes. We went to Sicily to also pay for spending money when we were there. We were both very broke, okay? We're both very, like, we live in a city and it's not too expensive living in the city compared to living out of the city, I'll be honest, because everything is so expensive, but it is a cost of living crisis at the minute. Life is expensive. So for me to have like paid and bought a holiday for me and my boyfriend to go to is now on earth to for such a long time. One of my biggest achievements, like the fact that we even went on holiday this year, just us two, achievement for me, and such a big thing. And I paid for that all outright. I saved up because you know I had just enough to cover actually booking the holiday, but then you need spending money for when you're there for that too. And yeah, it's just crazy to me I actually managed to do that. So cheers to me.